discuss about that. So in that case, first of all, we will see what material you require. So first of all, since it is paper chromatography, you need a paper which is also said to be chromatography paper or Wattman paper. Here what you will do, the substance what you want to separate, that is being loaded on this chromatography paper. How it is being done? First we will understand that. You can see this chromatographic paper which is there, in that this edge which is there, you need to load your substance after some distance from this edge. And to decide that, to draw that, what you will do? You need to draw a line over here. Remember, this line should be around 2 centimeter above from this edge, and this line we are drawing with the help of pencil. We are not using any colored pen. Why so? Because here we will be using a solvent or the colored substance. So if you are going to use any colored pencil or pen, so that color or pigment may mix with that substance what you want to separate, and your result will not be fair. So during this case we will be using pencil to draw this line. Okay. Now next what you will do, you will be taking a glass chamber. You will be taking a glass chamber. This is going to be filled with a solvent. For example, here we are going to use solvent as water. We are using water. This solvent can be different based on the solute what you want to take. You need to remember one thing, this line which is there, it should not come in contact with the solvent, because if it is going to come in this contact, what will happen? Your substance which is going to be there, it is going to go down. Okay, it may go downward, but what we want, it should run on this paper by the mechanism called capillary action. So that is why this solvent level which is there, it should not touch the substance what you want to separate over here. That is why we are taking this solute or substance what you want to separate bit away from it. Suppose you have taken a mixture, which is this. It may have many more pigments, You may say it is fruit juice pigments, or you can say it is ink, or whatever is being given to you to separate. Now in this case what is going to happen? You can see this is your mobile phase. Why is this called mobile phase? Because this is going to run on this paper. Now after some time what will happen? This solvent, with the help of capillary mechanism or capillary action, it is going to run on this paper. As I said, based on solubility of your solute. So this is your solute. So based on its solubility and molecular weight, it is going to run on this paper. You are aware of, if molecular weight is more, so it is going to cover less distance, and if its molecular weight is less, it will be covering more distance. Suppose this separation has started. Now these pigments which are there, these colored substances which are there, they are going to get separated based on the molecular weight and its solubility. So here these pigments are of same in nature in terms of molecular weight, so they are at same height, and if the one which is with lesser molecular weight, is going to be there in this substance or mixture, so that will also be there, but that will be covering more distance compared to this. Since we have loaded here same mixture, so they all are at same level. But how can you understand the separation has done? Once you are aware of your mobile phase, your solvent has run more than the distance of this solute. Suppose it is up to this. It is up to this. That means now separation is complete. In this case, this solvent which has reached up to this level, you can say it is solvent front. It is solvent front. Other than this, you can label it as solvent. Okay, this is the solute, and these are different pigments or colored substances which have been separated. Just for your better understanding, I am naming them as A and B. Now, once this process has been done, what you can do? You can take out this chromatography paper along with this separation, which is said to be chromatograph or chromatogram. Now, after doing separation, you have to find out RF value for different pigments. This RF value is also called retention factor. It is also called retention factor. Now here this retention factor is nothing but it is the distance travelled by solute, distance travel by solute upon distance travelled by solvent. Remember this, distance travel by solvent. Now, many a time children are making this value difference. They don't understand this kind of problem they are facing most of the time. So what you need to remember, your retention factor, your RF value will always be less than 1 and it will be always greater than 0. So it is going to be always less than 1 and it is going to be greater than 0. So this we have to remember. So your answer will always be in decimal. Why so? Because you are aware of this distance travelled by solvent is always going to be more than distance travelled by solute. So this we have to remember. Now, what we can do if you are asked to find out retention factor or RF value of this given chromatogram.